I remember in the first 2 years, I was doing 3 meetings a day, every single day, and that's cool. But it's going to take a long time to get to where you need to be. So I started compressing time frames, and I was doing 5 to 10 meetings a day on average. And I was doing 1 or 2 travel parties a day on average. And I realized what I did in 365 days was now done in about plus minus 110 days, or 120 odd days, okay? So, we all know the World Venture Week starts on a Saturday. We all know that. The World Venture Week starts on a Saturday. Okay, we all know that. Most people in life start off on a Monday. So if you start off on a Monday, you've already lost 2 days. You've lost Saturday and Sunday. And if you've lost 2 days, you only have 5 days in the World Ventures Week. So I got my entire leadership team singing one song. You know when there's a song that plays on the radio, we all know the lyrics, right? 10, 20 times later, we singing the song with the singer, right? I got my whole team singing the same lyrics as me right now. So, you gotta understand that the World Venture Week starts on a Saturday. The world is free on a Saturday and Sunday. If you decide to take off Saturday and Sunday and work whilst the world is busy, you're not going to be productive. Okay, I'm all about being productive. If you're going to work World Ventures 5 hours a day, but only do 2 meetings a day, you're only working for an hour a day. So when you go back home and your significant other says, well, you left 5 hours ago, you've been out for 5 hours, but your results only speak for 60 minutes, to me, that's not being productive, okay? So Saturday is when the World Ventures Week starts, when the world is free. You need to work. I'd rather you take a Monday off than take a Saturday off. Does everyone get that? It all starts with you guys. LeaderSHIFT training. If you're shifting to a whole different gear, if you understand this formula, you can take your team to the next level, okay? So, we know that Saturday and Sunday, 2 of the most critical days in the week. Then you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay? So if you understand this, you would understand that Saturday and Sunday determines how you finish off the week. How you start the week will determine how you finish the week. How you start the month will determine how you finish the month. How you start your morning will determine how you end your day. If you can win your morning, you'll win the entire day. If you can win the first day of the week, you win the entire week. If you can win the first week of the month, you win all 4 weeks, okay? So, I teach my leaders the triple cycle rule. The triple cycle rule. On a Sunday, you need to be on 1 cycle. How difficult is it to get 3 people to join your pay leg in 48 hours? And I'm doing the maths here. If it's a 30% sign-up ratio, I gotta show 9 to get 3 in the system. That's 1 cycle, okay? And that's on a Sunday, 1 cycle. I need to be on my 2nd cycle on a Tuesday. I need to be on my 3rd cycle on a Thursday. And Friday is cycle day. Okay? Now, I've done the maths here. I've got a formula here. I'm not teaching you something that's guaranteed. I'm teaching you something, if it matches your work ethics, you will attract the results into your life, into your business. Okay? That's my triple cycle formula. Now here's the deal. I want you guys to understand. If you cycle 1 time, 1 cycle for the week, you're making $75 for the week. Okay? But for the entire month, you will make about plus minus $300 for the entire month if you cycle once every single week. Okay? If you're cycling 2 times a week, 2 times a week is $150 every single week, which is $600 every single month. Okay? 1 extra cycle every single week by 3 extra people on your pay leg now becomes $600 a week, $2,400 every single month. I want you to look at the difference. The difference is, if you cycle 2 times as opposed to 3, you lose out on $1,800 every single month. So over $18,000 a year. About 1 extra cycle. Okay? Now I've done the maths. The maths is, on a Sunday, if you can triple cycle on a Sunday, you will cycle about plus minus 10 times on a Friday. Is it guaranteed? No. Have I done it? Yes. Okay? If you cycle 10 times, if you cycle 10 times on a Sunday, I can assure you you will cycle 30 times on a Friday, because how you start the week will determine how you finish the week. If you can cycle 30 times on a Sunday, you will be cycling about plus minus 100 times by Friday. It's all about being productive. If you got 7 people triple cycling on your pay leg, you cycle 21 times for the week. If you help enough people get what they want from life, you will get what you deserve. Stop focusing on your dashboard and start focusing on pushing people to the next level. Majority of you guys in the room today, your leaders only start working on Wednesday. They miss the entire week. My horses start eating grass on Saturday morning. We're productive. I'm having about 50, 60 people triple cycle every single week. Why? Because they're focused on one formula, going out there and just making sure everyone triple cycles. I tell all my leaders this. A triple cycle is $600. Why do you recognize someone who just hit senior rep as if they hit IMD, but you don't recognize an individual who just triple cycle, whether it's for the first time or the second time or the 10th time? It's the same thing. The only difference is a triple cycle means more than senior rep. Senior rep is rank, rank is recognition, recognition is fame, cycles is money. I'm all about being productive, and I'm all about results. And I got people cycling 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times. My number one earner in my entire team right now, is a RMD who cycles 50 times a week. 2 guys, Chris Leclos and Peter Kufler from Durban, South Africa. They share a position and they are hammering this thing. They are a RMD and a marketing director, and they cycle 50 plus times a week. Why? Because they work. And that's why we created the whole Work Like You Broke tour. Because we want to show people, no matter who you are, no matter what your rank is, no matter how many people you have in the back office, no matter how many times you cycle last week, everyone needs to work like they're broke. There's no such thing as down lines, left team, right team, up lines, ranks, nothing. It's all one thing, outworking everyone. The day I hit double IMD is the day I reset for triple. You gotta understand, if you can master this formula right now, master this formula, start off on a Saturday. And here's the deal, man, if you take Friday off, guess what carries over into Saturday? The same energy. I teach people this, I say to people, well, why would you want to go out there and spend 2 hours a day with your kids? That's 14 hours a week for 20, 30, 40 years of your life, when you can take 3 years of your life, spend minimum time with your kids, grind, work your butt off, and then spend 24 hours a day with your kids. You got 2 choices. I just made the decision, if I'm going to get this thing done, it will be done once and for all. During 6 p.m. and 10 p.m., I've got 20 cycles coming in every single week. You know why? Every one of my leaders look at the guy who's leading the pack, and they say, if he's out working everyone, who are we? There's no such thing as complacency. There's no such thing as relaxing. This is called net. This is called net network marketing. Network. Most people miss the work part. They think it's called net chill and relax marketing, or net let's play marketing, or net let's watch other people work marketing. No, it's network marketing, and you need to be prepared to outwork everyone. After this event, if you're a marketing director and above, I want you to create something called a focus group on your WhatsApp, because this is what I'm doing with my team right now. Every person that's on my pay leg, that's at this event this weekend, that's wings qualified and above, I will add them into my focus group. And every single Saturday we start, and every Friday we finish. And it goes on week after week after week after week. And they need to track 4 things down. Number 1, how many exposures did you do? Not your team, you. 1-on-1s, 2-on-1s, home events, travel parties, Zoom webinars. You did the physical meeting, not your team. How many 3-way calls did you give for your team? How many travel parties did you attend for your team? How many people did you book for the view this week from your team? I don't care how many signups, because I can tell you how many signups you're going to get after you tell me how many exposures you do. And in that focus group, I got my cross line, up line, down line, side line, everyone within my organization. And guess what? Everyone's competing with each other. Everyone sees each other's results. The numbers don't lie. It's outworking everyone. When you need a testimonial, you create a culture where people ask for testimonials in that focus group. And I'm focused on those guys. I'm productive with those guys. That's where my cycles are. That's where my paycheck's at. Master this formula. 1 cycle before Sunday, 2 cycles before Tuesday, 3rd cycle before Thursday, Friday is cycle day. All about being productive, getting things done. I'm super pumped up to be here this weekend. I'm super pumped up to share some valuable information. Myself, Byron, and Marcusetta, and Stavros, all 4 of us are going to deliver on a level you could never imagine. This week right now is the restart of Europe. This week right now is LeaderSHIFT training, where you guys lead the pack to take it to the next level. So from me to you, thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. God bless.